Ohio State had pregame injuries, they had turnovers, they had penalties, and yet they were a winner, 34-10. And you don't think I have some overreactions for you? Absolutely. And as always, I want you guys to agree or disagree with me as I go through my overreactions, proper reactions, all of that. A lot of fun to be had on an Overreaction Sunday. I appreciate you guys joining us here on the Ohio State Football Report. The Buckeyes 9-0, 6-0 in the Big Ten, looking good there. If you missed our watch party today, it's home stretch time. We're going to be giving away a helmet for the Michigan game. We got watch parties galore coming up. We're talking ball every single week in the chat. Make sure you are subscribed so you can join our watch party. Have fun with it. Free to sub, getting all that Ohio State content. Really, really awesome. So be sure you're rocking with us on our watch parties. All right. Getting right in to the overreactions, I'm going and discussing Jeremiah Smith after that 10-catch, 137-yard performance with a touchdown to go with it. Has he jumped Julian Sayin as the more qualified or odds-on favorite to win the Heisman? Unfortunate to report, Fernando Mendoza has jumped Julian Sayin after a win for Indiana. Smith, another awesome game. I throw some credit to our producer, Aiden Priest. He noted, hey, it's not Carnell Tate that's getting him some open looks. No, Smith is just good. He's really, really good. He had another great week. We've always pushed for the Heisman for Jeremiah Smith. I think he's been awesome. However, I do think it's an overreaction to say he jumped Sayin. Now, I will say I've held both these guys. I've held the idea that both these guys should be Heisman up there in the top 5, top 10, whatever it is. I've honestly never been able to say one or the other. I've really enjoyed watching both of them play awesome. I thought today specifically was Jeremiah Smith's day. Carnell Tate was out. Julian Sayin was good, not great, and so it was Jeremiah Smith's day. But I think it's an overreaction to say that Smith is now going to jump Sayin, or Sayin, is closer to Smith, or whatever you want to say there. I personally think they're both great options, and they continue to build their Heisman campaigns. Now, I do want to hear from you guys. If you had to pick a Heisman winner, hand that trophy over right now to one of these guys. Would it be Jeremiah Smith or Julian Sayin? For Smith, type JJ. For Sayin, type JS. Our next overreaction is the Buckeyes are all set at kicker. When Ohio State was going through that 2-minute drive, I said on our watch party, they might get another 50-plus yarder from Jayden Fielding. This is going to be awesome. This is what everyone wants to see. They want to see him kick from 50-plus. That's the debate. So close. 49 yards. Give him his credit. Knocked it down. It was a little wobbly left, but he got it done. Does this mean now with those 2 field goals made plus the 49-yarder, y'all good with Fielding? That's your kicker, feeling good about it? Not me. I'm not going to overreact and say we're locked in place, we're good to go, that's our kicker, don't bother me again about it. I'm watching Jayden Fielding every single week. Jackson Corville is a qualified backup. I want to get a look at him. I still really want to see Jackson Corville kick a 50-plus yarder. I do believe Ryan Day is satisfied with what he saw today from Jayden Fielding. Let me know if it's an overreaction to say that we're good with Jayden Fielding. Want to let you guys know today's episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with PrizePicks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on PrizePicks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season. You look at which players are going off, which players are overhyped, and you can make your picks in less than 60 seconds, turn your takes into cash all season long on PrizePicks. We did good today. More on Bo Jackson. I liked it because of the rushing or receiving yards. Good there. Smith had his touchdown by halftime. We went more on the half there. And Ryan Brown threw his interception by halftime. We went more on that one also. So shout out producer Aiden for putting together something really nice. And when you get something like that, the key is you choose how you play. You want flexibility, choose flex play where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses, or if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. So no matter how you play, PrizePicks is a great way to put your takes to the test. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Is Ohio State using too many running backs? 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of the Ohio State running backs get on the field and get, 5+ carries. It's just happening. It's happening every single week now. James Peoples was out. Now he's back in. I didn't even know Isaiah West. I did, obviously, because this is my job. But a lot of people don't know Isaiah West. He's in, then he's out, then he's back in. It should be Bo Jackson and Isaiah West, but CJ Donaldson's good getting the ball in the red zone, but also James Peoples has a lot of talent. You don't want to waste it. This is nuts. This is nuts. I think it's a proper reaction to say the Buckeyes are using too many running backs. I do understand that, Purdue, not a great team, so you can do that against them. They did it against Penn State. They did the same thing against Penn State. I'd like a duo, and I know who C.J. Donaldson is, right? And for me, that's Bo Jackson, Isaiah West, and I know who C.J. Donaldson is. I'm sorry. I think James Peoples has some talent. This room is loaded. And as we get down the stretch here, you need to be getting better at things. That includes making the decision of who your running backs are and what you want to do with them. I've been impressed with Isaiah West. I think he's been pretty good. We've all been impressed with Bo Jackson, and we know who C.J. Donaldson is. Has James Peoples impressed you enough to take carries, catches, so on and so forth away from those guys? Not for me personally. I think it's proper to say they're using too many running backs in this offense. Now, I ask you the same question, though. Is Ohio State using too many running backs? 4? You want to go 3, 2? I don't know. If you think they're using too many running backs, type Y for yes. Or if you're good with the way Ryan Day uses his backs, type N for no. The secondary had an awesome interception today. Caleb Downs broke up a pass up into the air. Jermaine Matthews Jr. caught it. We threw on the turnover chain here during the watch party. It was awesome. It was awesome. And it made me wonder, is this an underrated group? Every time we talk about how good the Buckeyes are, it usually is a discussion about Caleb Downs. Is he the best player in college football? So on and so forth. He's part of the secondary. Igbinosun's been awesome. I've been really impressed by him, especially the lack of penalties. Jermaine Matthews has been awesome. Developed and has stayed at Ohio State and played really, really well. It's hard to pick that group over, the rushers or anything else on the defense because the defense has been so good. I thought it would be fun to talk about if the secondary is the strength of the defense. And I thought it'd be fun maybe to make some people mad, and I love Arvell Reese more than anyone probably. Say it's a proper reaction. Caleb Downs is awesome, and the secondary is locked down. They have been for weeks. They've been unstoppable for weeks, and they've made play after play after play. Absolutely, the rest of the defense has too, but I think the secondary is the strength of Ohio State's defense. I was right. I was right on this one. I fought a lot of people on this one. I think Indiana's better than last year, but I don't think it's much different than last year. I think the Hoosiers are frauds. I think they are frauds, and I think it will only take a couple more weeks to expose Indiana, even though we got damn close today. We got really, really close. Indiana couldn't hang with Penn State, the same team the Buckeyes beat by 20+, took care of business against a week ago. Why is Mendoza getting Heisman talk after having to bring his team back from the brink of being upset? What are we doing here? Frauds. Frauds. That is the word I will use and will be proven right when the Buckeyes and the Hoosiers play in the Big Ten title game. I think it will be very similar to what happened last year when Indiana was undefeated, ready to rock, came to Columbus and got cooked. I think the same thing's going to happen in Indianapolis, which will make it that much sweeter, by the way, that's the Big Ten title game set up. Rock with me here, people. Please. We saw it today. If you didn't believe before, they couldn't get Penn State down bad. They had to go at it with them till the final seconds. If you think Indiana is a fraud and agree with me, hit that thumbs up button.